knowing where we are, who we are, where we came from, and where we want to go. That needs to be your thinking in terms of us changing society for the better, because society will constantly change. But if you want to make it better for everyone, what we need to do is reflect on what we want and build those institutions of how we want them. For example, if we look at domestic violence, what would be the institution that is responsible or that should be responsible to prevent domestic violence, right? One could argue the family.
Right.
One could argue that is a judicial system. I would again start off with the family, because that's where your first stages of discipline comes into play. And as I mentioned, you inherit that. So you pass on whatever you learn, right? And again, institutions are historical. And I just mentioned colonialism and slavery. And it's really about power. So what we do in terms of domestic violence, we want our boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband to do exactly what we want, right? And so part of the problem as well is that we see people as things in terms of property. So this is my husband, this is my woman, this is my man. So we see them as property, and we do not value them as a person who has free will, that they can do what they want. They have rights. They are an individual, which means they have a mind of their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we fix domestic violence? As I mentioned, for example, we have to go back to all of the institutions that help shape us.